Good morning, Trinity Prep. Welcome to your weekly recap. I'm Brian Kells.
And I'm Emily Lopez. Every Friday, we'll fill you in on the biggest highlights from the week and let you know what's going on around campus.
First up, a huge congratulations to the Trinity History Bowl and B team for qualifying for Nationals. The varsity team finished first as regional semifinalists and punched their ticket to the Nationals, and the JV team went a perfect 6-0, winning the regional championship and also qualifying for Nationals. And some individual shoutouts. Arthur O'Connor, who was named JV History Bowl Regional Champion, and Samar Kang finished up as the JV History Bowl Regional Runner-Up. Amazing work all around.
If you're looking to earn some community service hours, the Winter Park St. Patrick's Day Parade is looking for volunteers on March 7th from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Park Avenue. Make sure to check the Canvas Community Service page to sign up.
The forensics team had a busy and successful weekend, competing at two different tournaments. At the Berkeley Forum Tournament, the Saints earned 13 awards with 20 awardees, showing their dominance in North Carolina. They also competed at NFCL number 5 at Horizon High School, finishing 8th in sweeps. Congratulations to all our forensic award winners.
Now, let's send it over to Britt to see what's happening in Saints sports this week.
Thanks, Brayden and Emily. Here's what happened in Saints sports this week. The competition cheer team faced off against 52 teams across the state, 21 of them in the Class 1A. The girls advanced to semifinals and finished 9th overall. While this wraps up their season, congratulations on an incredible year and making it to the States in their first official season. Also, a congratulations to the girls weightlifting team who finished as district runner-ups this past weekend. Shout out to Lucy Chong, Claire Cushing, and Ellison Clark for winning individual district championships. The team is sending 10 lifters to regionals this Saturday at TFA. The girls soccer team continued their dominance with a 4-0 win over Taylor Pearson, earning their 4th straight district championship. Kylan Phillips led the way with 3 goals. They'll look to keep the momentum going into regionals. On the boys' side, the boys' soccer team fell in a close match against Masters on Monday. Still, congratulations to them on finishing as district runner-ups. And finally, the girls basketball team earned a big 34-30 win over Halifax Academy on their senior night. Reese McCall led the scoring with 14 points. Congrats on a great win. That's all for sports. Back to you, Brayden and Emily.
Recently, I got a chance to sit down and talk with the interim director, Mrs. Miller.
Let's take a look.
So I'm here today with interim director, Mrs. Miller. Mrs. Miller, can you tell us a little bit about how interim term went, your favorite parts of it maybe?
Yeah, so interim term went really well, especially for it being the first year. Was really excited to see how successful it was, how much fun the kids had, and I think it was just really great overall.
That's awesome. Yeah, I heard a lot of good feedback from the students for sure. So what was the biggest challenge you would say that you faced, or some of the teachers you heard were facing with their classes?
Yeah, so I think the biggest challenge is anytime you do anything new, right, it's difficult, or it can be a little scary, or you approach it with some trepidation, and so scheduling for 515 upper schoolers and then 50-ish adults is a challenge when anything is new.
It is, for sure. So what classes do you think you would take if you were still a student here?
Oh gosh, so I love to cook, and so I actually dropped into Mr. Strickler's College Cooking 101 several times, and ate some really great food in there. So I think I would have taken that. I also love weightlifting, so I dropped into Miss Cosma's weightlifting class.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. So what are you most excited about in the future years with interim? Expanding it maybe, or some new ideas you have for it?
Yeah, I mean, we want to expand the internship opportunities for the seniors, and so I think that is definitely a goal that we have going forward. And as with anything, you always want to look at what went well, how can we build upon that, and what are some ways that we can just keep continuing to grow and make it really successful and fun.
Thank you so much for joining us on the weekly recap.
Happy to be here.
That's all the news we have for you this week.
And now, it's time for our joke of the week. Why are fish so smart, Emily?
Why?
Because they live in schools. Thanks for watching.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Go Saints!